Right? Onward to Marathon to see how it goes. See if we restored now and eradicated the Maleficents. Oh, it's all chirping. Yeah. Cool. Life is returning. We finally got everything we need. I think we'll manage to be okay now. Still, you and your father are so picky. Never met a pair of rascals so hard to please. Yeah, what's happening? It looks like having the mercenaries here is good for the business. Maybe we'll be able to save a bit on our expenses now. Excellent. How many times do I have to tell you, muck buckets? Of course you're not going to get stronger if you just go around fusing your weapons at random. Gah! Where do you think you wind up if you torpedo your best bonus skills? And think ahead and lay out your basic skills in order to create your main bonus skills. It's about planning for the future. First, fill up your skill sheet, then start triggering stack skills. Got it? Yeah, I was worried about that, so I was finding when I get rid of my G unions. It's giving me good stuff. Let's see. What you got to say? You look like a picture in the photo. Yeah. You look like a kid in that mansion. I'm glad you're all better, Alka. Daddy was saying how happy he was that a nice man helped us. There we go. What have you got to say? You've been so much help. Please come back again, won't you? I'll introduce you to the rest of my squad, just like I promised. Who are these? Are these the traveling merchants? No, well, maybe. Here we go, mercenary. Let's talk.
Hey there, Shepherd's Pie. As you can see, everything here's hunky-dory.
Thanks. I knew you could handle it.
How'd it go?
We managed.
Good to hear it. Then I guess it's time for us to pack up and ship on out. The guards are trickling back onto duty, and we've got a new job lined up already.
Shall we take a break at the inn for a spell?
Sure.
I'm sure we'll bump into one another again someday. If it's as enemies on the battlefield though, rest assured, I won't hold back. That's nice. Right, in time. Anything to say? Yeah. You okay? You don't look so good. It's night, really. What was that about an inn? Maybe a rest would be good. Oh, I'm getting really worried about Lucia now. No. Where's the entrance? There's no entrance. Okay. I think I know it. I think she's gonna leave shortly and get replaced. No. There we go. Another skip. The Woodsman.
So, that was Lucas and the Woodsman, huh? They sure are a funny bunch.
It seems people form bonds in more ways than I realized.
Their logic makes sense, though, if you buy their premises in the first place.
Those who give themselves completely to what they believe in are all the more pure for doing so.
It's true that I felt no malevolence from them.
You mean malevolence doesn't spring merely from the distinction between right and wrong?
Even a villain might not bear any malevolence, specifically because they believe so thoroughly in their villainy.
Man, this malevolence stuff is tricky business.
Well, be assured at least that it's a very good thing you're so concerned about it.
I think it's good too, Saray.
Though it's a fine line between pure and naive.
Can't argue with you there.
This is making my brain hurt.
One of our guests said they saw a dragon in the Spirit Crest. I gave him the address for a good doctor. Clearly his time on the road hasn't been kind to him. Right, well, we've had that. Now what are we going to have next? We can have one to go in, cheese risotto, and mumbo curry bun. Go for this one.
Let's just take it easy for today.
And tomorrow, we'll be leaving Marland?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Why?
What?
Why?
Huh?
Yeah, kind of mask yourself.
A seraph?
So you are with this one.
Why aren't you staying in Marland?
What is your problem?
Silence, brat! I'm asking the shepherd. Why are you throwing away the name you've earned for yourself from saving this town? Why throw yourself away like this?
We've done all we can here. And I have more to learn elsewhere. That's all.
How odd.
You too.
Who were they?
I don't know. But this means there are other humans who dwell with Seraphim besides me.
Other assassins.
Well, I say the hell with them. The more important issue is where we're headed next. Thought about it?
I have. The Roland's Empire.
Splendid idea. Hellions and ruins alike know no borders, after all.
True.
Hey, we're just heavy on the lectures today. Let's go do it.
We sure have had some fantastic weather lately. On that note, it's time to continue our skill lecture.
If you say so.
Today's lesson is about bonus skills. Aren't you ecstatic?
Sure.
You can probably enact a couple skills without even thinking too much about it. But from the combination of basic skills you use comes...
Wait for it.
bonus skills! But hullabaloo aside, the way it works is actually super simple. There are only 3 special rules.
There's Stack, a bonus that activates when you equip the same skill multiple times. Lumping them together like that will give you a little extra boost.
The effectiveness will vary based on how many of the same skill you stacked. But at the end of the day, it produces only 1 stack bonus.
So when you equip 4 of the same skills, the stack for the second or the third ones don't occur.
Next, when you equip all 5 skills belonging to the same group, you have a group union.
For this one, you'll need to have collected all 5 skills of a specific column. The bonus skill will further enhance those skills' effects.
And lastly, there are elemental unions, which trigger when you place skills of the same element next to each other. But...
Oops, out of time. See you again next week.
Seriously?
Yeah, I got most of that, so not too worried. Right, what are we on now? Talk to Rohan before setting off, wherever he is. Boom. Shouldn't be saving this often, but anyway.
Saray, let us give our respects to Rohan and the others.
Right. Good thinking.
We know those people we just met, one of them especially, is going to join us, is on the front page. And there's only one person left that hasn't joined us yet, so I'm fairly certain that it's Rose, that traveller. Oh well, we'll see, I guess. Oh, that must be the, Sephiroth. Dun 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 dun. Hear me, Sephiroth. What's up here? The manager of the inn says there are still more than 10 funerals to hold for the plague victims. You might say this is all part of the healing process, but that don't make it any less painful to deal with.
Lady Lila, you're back! You folks done fixed this place right up!
Little by little, people are coming back to worship the great tree. You can trust I will do my part as well.
That's good. We can take our leave in peace.
Aw, no, y'all are running out on us?
You take care, Attack.
I'm staying behind.
Yeah.
Huh?
After all, we need to find someone to properly give tribute to Rohan.
Alicia, you don't mean...
And I have to report to Lady Lake about what happened in Marland. Things with the Council have just settled down, and if you're with me, you'll just get wrapped up in it again. I would love to continue our travels, but
Well?
Thank you so much, Alicia.
Same to you. For everything, Saray.
Get a room, you two.
It's not like you won't see each other again.
I shall do my best to work toward a Highland with no malevolence.
And I'll keep chasing my dream.
Safe travels.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
So knew that was happening. Oh. Well, we'll probably meet up with those other people, so. Battle items, yeah. Some new stuff. Sweet Gale alternate colour. Huh? This is on the fashion actually, not on the equipment, is it? Ah, I know which one to go for now. Yeah. Oops. Probably keep on that for the time being. Hello. Oh, what's happening here?
I have a message. It's urgent.
Hey, hang in there!
The Empire. The Roland's Empire is attacking.
What? So the war has begun.
Please, pass the warning to the people of Marland. I have to get to the capital.
You're injured. It's too dangerous.
There's no time to waste.
Be careful. Don't do anything reckless.
Thank you.
We'd better go tell everyone.
All right, you bums! Playtime's over! Let's go show those frou-frous in the capital what we're made of! Ah!
I'm going. Yeah, I couldn't live with myself if we let these folks just run out to get slaughtered.
You mustn't! If the shepherd enters the heart of battle, the camp he extends his help to will surely be victorious.
So what, we just sit quietly and watch?
Yep, it's up to the Earth Dwellers to figure out some sort of compromise with each other.
But with the shepherd's power, I know I could save people.
You might save the people of Highland, yes. However...
The people of Roland's wouldn't be so lucky, is the flip side.
Correct. That's the nature of war. War knows neither justice nor malice.
The power of the shepherd greatly shapes the world itself. Were you to enter the war, there's no telling how warped it could become.
All right. I do want Lucas and his group to take refuge along with the villagers. Will that be okay?
Yes.
Then let's talk to Lucas at once. They sounded like they were getting ready to leave any second now.
Okay.
I'm really loving the story so far. It's pretty awesome.
What's that?
Why did I not find this before? Another skit I've missed.
Lucas, I'd really like you to seek refuge along with the villagers.
Like hell! The battlefield is where we earn our living. Besides, we just helped rebuild your town here, no? You really want to see Roland's tear it to pieces?
I'm just worried about all of you. Please.
Fine. We'll pull back beyond the Grifflet River. It's a damn shame. We're just gonna abandon this town right when it was getting its punch back?
We both know what's really important.
I can tell I'm no match for this herder of sheep. Change of plans, you bums! We're taking the townsfolk to safety, up north across the Grifflet River. Get your preparations in order.
Thank you.
You'd better get ready yourself. The bridge still isn't fully restored just yet. We'll probably have to go ahead and set up camp by the riverbanks.
You got it.
We're good on our end. What say you, Shepherd? Ready to head for the river?
We'll rest up first and then we'll see. Icon say. Iris Gem episodes. Cool, let's see what this is.
Saray, don't forget about the library key.
Oh, right. I need to return it to Nath.
Okay, Where am I gonna find Nath? Maybe there's him already there. Oh, here he is. Good.
Dave!
Oh, Soray.
I came to return this. It's from Agatha.
The key to the library. Thanks, and sorry to trouble you.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be like Maltran. I'm gonna be the second Blue Valkyrie. Boys can't be Valkyries, dummy. If Maltran's teaching anyone, it's gonna be me. She's not gonna teach you. Your clothes aren't even blue. They will be once I finally get my mom to buy some.
Someone's popular.
It's because Lady Maltran actually comes from Marland. She only became heir to her line when all the other successors passed away. And while her sense of responsibility was second to none, she was quite a frail young girl. She has trained herself very rigorously. And now she is the Blue Valkyrie.
So they're opposites.
What?
Nothing. You just clarified something for me.
Oh, I don't really get it, but I'm glad I could be of help to the shepherd.
I had one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you heard of Iris gems?
Iris gems? We have one. I just enshrined it in the sanctuary as an offering for the town's restoration.
Can we borrow it? There's something we're investigating.
I wouldn't dream of refusing the shepherd's request. Please, keep it as long as you like.
Thank you.
The Iris gem is in the sanctuary. You're welcome to it. Where's the oh, here we go. Ominous music. What's he about? I heard that there's these sparkling gems lying around deep inside Boris ruins. I don't know if they're worth anything though. It's hard to say if they'd be worth the trouble to go all the way out to find them.
A shiny, pretty stone. Does make me curious. It might be some sort of artifact.
Said Boris ruins, yeah. Oops, I'm interested. So as a war breaks out. This one's quite early though.
You're there, aren't you?
Right, before we take it at sea, there are many funerals left to be held. You must hurry for the sake of the bereaved families. There are still many, blah blah blah. There are still many funerals left to be held. You must, yeah, they're saying the same thing. Am I not speaking to him? For the moment we've buried the dead in the ground, but I hope we can avoid having to give them a group funeral. I'm curious what he's saying. In the next few days, patrols on Griffin Bridge and along the main roads will be resumed. I shall now read out the names of the 6 who will be anointed to this task for the moment. Ensure that you are at your post within the hour. Our little one is right as rain again. I can't thank you enough. Please, spare my father. So many dead. It brings tears to the eyes of this helpless old man. Received green iris gem ends. The mighty Roland's army prepares to march to war. The soldiers cheer their general. Oh, what's this?
Mikleo, what do you think it means?
The king was handing a sword over. Pretty clear that it was some formal military ceremony. And I imagine the person receiving the sword was a general.
The uniform would suggest a general of the Roland's Empire. It's hard to say exactly when this took place, though.
Whoever he was, he sure looked like a hero.
But what does it mean? It's not like that's a particularly uncommon type of scene, historically speaking.
If we could see more, we might get a better idea as to why this scene showed up.
Do you think there are any more?
I don't know, but let's try to find them. I mean, hidden glimpses of history? How cool is that?
You know, I'm gonna make a reference to another game now. Final Fantasy X X2. Yeah, it's a sequel. I've used well, the first one did it as well. With Tidus and his father Jack and Aaron. So both of them really used it. Second one used it a little bit more.
It's here.
What's here? Oh, right, okay, I'm with you. Hello. Got any equipment that needs open skill? I can make it nice and pretty with this. Right, let's see. Who needs resist? I don't know who needs it. What happens when you have 2 minutes? Give it a sorry. Before I do that, alright, is there any other way of forming that? Oh god, that takes away a fair bit, doesn't it? Definitely not worth it. The artifact gets better and seeing the focus of that. Definitely not wise. We'll see. Cool. I'll pop in the inn, see if anything needs doing first. And as soon as things are back to normal, then the evil's about again. Yes, there is a skip.
Saray, when you said they're opposites...
Boy, are you thick. Thick, Leo.
Hey, I was gonna say you meant her and Alicia, if you'd let me finish.
Forget it. The moment is over. Mickly over.
How did my life get to this point?
It's not a bad thing for them to contrast with each other, just...
They've been striving for the same goal, even though their motivations and circumstances are different.
Right. Alicia chose to carry out her duty as royalty, even though it hasn't been going as well as she'd hoped. While Maltran never wanted to be a knight, but nevertheless, she's achieved great deeds and earned the respect of the people.
In each case, things haven't gone entirely as planned.
Perhaps both of them feel that way.
Thank you, Lord of the Land.
Shouldn't we tell Saray and the others about how useful the Lords of the Land are?
If you keep babying them instead of letting them think for themselves, they're just gonna turn into, well, babies. But then again, they do need to know things like how the affected area is predetermined, and how boons increase as you engage in more battles.
And also how, if there's a skill you want, you could ask a Norman to increase the enemy drop rate.
And not to mention how, as you acquire more boons, the amount of boons you can make effective increases as well. If they knew that much, it'd be plenty.
I just want to make sure that, if they wind up in an area with no boons, they know to focus first on restoring the Lord of the Land's blessing to the area.
Even if you don't have confidence in your battle abilities, common sense is common sense, no matter how you cut it.
Huh. Interesting.
Did you eavesdrop on our conversation?
What, is that a crime?
Well, it's not particularly polite. I'm gonna rest up. It's eerie music is getting to me. I ain't telling you. There we go. Oh, Scotch eggs. Oh, I've already got an effect, haven't I? I'll probably overdo the skits if I keep doing this. Keep this. I got what I wanted, I got my skits. Right. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the Lord of the Land, that's right. Oh, here's another mission. I was on the way to Boris Ruins when my dad caught me. Worst luck ever. I was super stoked to find some of those sparkling stones. Oh well, stupid grown-ups. I think I'm gonna go to the Boris Ruins before checking this star out. Giving me a chance to do so, so I think I'm gonna take it. Let's get the boons sorted first. Lord of the Land menu. Set boons. Ah, I've already set as many as I can. Okay, there's a little bit more one there. Healing air. Blessing level insufficient. Right. Set Norman. Ugh. My favourite's attack. You know, I just like attack, so. Offer items. What has he got equipped? Oh yeah, let's take a quick look at that. Save travel point. I just went there. Huh. Leave that. I think a save point outside the house, and we shall see where we go from there, basically. Till next time.